Welcome to 50 Shades of K. And I wanted to just share my um, Christmas village with you guys. Um, it's a smaller village, but I wanted to show it. I wasn't going to show it, but I said, why not? It's up. So I'm just going to show the Christmas village. And the village is called Welcome to Baccarat Village. All right. So as you can see on the top shelf, basically we have our white houses up here with some iridescent um, animals up here, and then we do have this church up here, and it does play some music. So I'm not gonna actually show you that. But it does play music, and then of course we have our little figurines up there, and the people in the village up here, they're kind of like mid-class people. They live in the high rises over there that you see, and they actually go to the church on Sundays because that's what they're doing. They went to church on Christmas. Just a little bit of history about the people. All right. So then we're going to go down here. And this house right here, these people went on vacation. Um, because you can see their house is dark. So they're not there. They went on vacation. And then over here you have the piano shop. All right. It's closed for the holiday. And this town only exists um, from November, the end of November, the day after Thanksgiving, until January the 1st. They come here, everybody that comes here, they come here for relaxation. All right, so here they pay no bills. They can eat all the food that they want. They don't have to work. You know, you can see the people over here. This right here is a little hotel. And I think all the people in the hotel, they're sleeping. Then you have the guards, which they watch um, the town. Back here in the back, you have a little church. You have a couple of post offices, and then you have, because here's a post office right here, and then here's a post office right there, and then of course you have a popcorn machine. So they like to have popcorn um, up here on this level, and this is like at the top of the hill. All right. Then we're going to come down here. This is where the ski resorts, this is where all the young adults come. And here you just have lots of fun on this particular mountain, okay? So basically, they spend their day, they're skiing. If you want to learn how to ski, you can actually come here and you can get a ski instructor, and they will show you how to ski. And so that's what they do here all day. They ski, they have fun, they drink hot cocoa, hot coffee, eat hot dogs. And that's what they do. And then they stay down here in the little cabins. So the cabins they rent for the whole winter event. They rent, um, I think it's like $450 for that whole month. So it's very reasonable to stay here. And you have a lot of amenities in some of the cabins. You know, you do have, they chop the wood up for you, they bring it. So you don't really have to worry about too much. And, you have a little pub there if you want to go ahead and have a little drink over there. You have a cafe. You can always go to the cafe if you don't want to cook the meals in your cabin. But yeah, that's what you can do there. And then, of course, we have some of our street vendors. Some of them didn't come this year because they went to different villages elsewhere. But this particular street vendor, they did come, and I think they serve hot dogs here. And of course, you can see your little cabin up there, so I'm quite sure that they probably stay there. You have an ice cream shop, and not too much shopping. So hopefully next year they'll have um, some shopping going on here. Now, down here, this is at the bottom of the hill. So this is where most of the, the shopping will come. So, of course, you have your Target here. And I think they might be closed for the night because the light is off. So we're going to say that they're closed. And then we have the pharmacy. Let's see if we can dig out some of this snow real quick. And that's what the pharmacy looks like. And then you have your local Walmart. And then you have your movie theater. So, if you want to go out on the town a little bit, you can come down here, and get your basics, items, your basic household items. And then right here, you have your, I think this is a farmhouse. So, this is where you can get your fresh chickens and eggs and everything like that. So, that is Baccarat Village. And I know it's not as big of a village that you might have seen others, that may have had villages or put up villages. But I did want to just put up something and just enjoy the holiday season. Hopefully, you guys have had a wonderful holiday. This was one of my best holidays because I did get to spend time with most of my kids. Um, we did get to go to a birthday party. I didn't have to cook. Christmas Eve, I went to my one daughter's house. And then on Christmas Day, I went to the other daughter's house. So I went to daughter number three's house on Christmas Day, daughter number two's house on Christmas Eve, and I didn't have to cook a thing. So um, that was wonderful. And my second son, he he actually paid for our meal. So this holiday season, I really didn't have to buy any food or anything like that. So that was that was wonderful. So I mean, it's just been luxury. So actually, it is basically we went to the Baccarat Village. We, got to participate in that Baccarat Village life because in Baccarat Village, they don't pay, anything. They can just go. They pay their initial um, housing fee to come to the village. Of course, because you got to pay for the food that takes care of the food and the gas or whatever to get there. But this is the village. And I just wanted to share that with you guys and just have a little bit of fun with that as well. But we're going to go ahead and get on out of here. I'm going to do a quick swipe through the village again. And then we're going to get out of here. Oh, and we almost forgot. We have the elf on the shelf. Imagine that, right? Oh, and I almost forgot to show you guys the this car with the trailer. They came to. They stayed in the trailer, so you can also stay in the trailer as well. So if you want to come next year, you want a trailer, you can definitely bring your trailer. Next year, they're going to have, more spaces where people can actually, more cabins will be built next year. So we'll have more people at the village. All right. But with that being said, I am going to go ahead and get on out of here. I just want to show my village to you guys. It's not much. I could have did better on the design, definitely. But, I kind of pieced it together piece by piece. And, we had to take it down. We had to put it back up. It was a lot because we were just trying to, put it up here a certain way. you know, on a, we put the village up on a glass shelf. So we really didn't have a lot of pieces. And then I had to try to figure out what was going to go up and what wasn't. But I did want to just share that with you guys. So we're going to go ahead and get on out of here. And again, I hope everybody had a wonderful holiday. It's still the holiday season. So still enjoy the holiday um, and have fun. All right. Again, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And give me a thumbs up. Show me some love. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, go ahead and put those in the comments. All right. So with that being said, for real this time, y'all, we are going to get out of here. But have a nice rest of your holiday season. And we'll see you real soon on another video. Thank you. Bye-bye.